MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Cincinnati Reds and the Polar Bears. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. Jeremy Pitts gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at one of the top pitchers. Think about this, a career ERA under 2. Do you have any idea how hard that is to do? And this guy can be an absolute nightmare to opposing hitters.
So striding in, Billy Newhouser. Baseball.
Billy Newhouser.
First pitch coming, here it is. Strike one to start the at-bat.
First pitch, 1240.
Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Our game time temperature here to start play, a balmy 86 degrees at first pitch. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
At the plate now, Ian Blanton. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
So coming to the plate, Carter Thomas. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch on its way. Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is playing well right now, and they got their ace on the mound. This guy has unbelievable stuff, and I can't underestimate the fact that this is a day game. We are creatures of habit. Guys are used to playing 7 o'clock games at night and rolling out of bed around 12, 1 o'clock and heading to the yard. Instead, they're going to get stuff thrown down their throat right at that time. I hope these guys got out of bed and got a few cups of coffee.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
To the plate now, Antonio Perez. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. The 1-0.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
The 1-1 is a fastball down below the knees. Blanton is off at first with 2 away. And he fouls this one off. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
3-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Reds leave one. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Derek Koch, an Ohio-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, Dan?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
Coming to the plate now, Fabio Koufax. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Fabio Koufax.
And now pitch on the way. And he gets a... And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, despite the loss last time out, they've been in a real good groove lately. Victorious in 7 of their last 9.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Thomas is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down.
Batting second, the left fielder, Popper.
Digging in, Shmuel Popper with 10 runs batted in on 5 hits in the series. He's a guy to keep an eye on in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
2-pitch mix here. If you're in the batter's box, you're looking for something up. Sinker changeup right here. Got to get it up.
Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Connor hits. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. The pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Acuna giving chase, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap, and he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Standing in now, Devore Haddig. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
The set and the 1-0. Hard liner to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, Diego, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
Standing in, Chipper Bonser coming into this one. His season home run total tops in the National League.
And not surprisingly, he's also near the top of the league in slugging percentage, which means not every ball's leaving the yard. A lot of extra base hits in this guy's arsenal.
comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Sinker. 3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. Swing and he pops him up. Gehrig in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a wall.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Now at the plate, Gregory Pitts. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's 1-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves. Only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. He's set. The 2-2. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. Syracuse is out in front here, 1-0. Leading off the inning, Eddie, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Eddie Calderon.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball in.
The 1-0. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Stepping up now, Ronald Acuna. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Oh, 1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off. 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's another 2-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Into the box, Leon Kemp. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 5 homers and 28 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. And it's 1-2.
The count is 1-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Into the box now, Lamont Mishmerheisen. He enters this one 2nd in the National League round trip category.
This guy's just what you're looking for if you're looking for one of your corner spots to have some power. Not only glove work, lots of thunder in that bat.
First offering on its way.
Nope, outside.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Here it comes. Strike 2 taken. A fastball that clips the inside black. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location. All 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
So now to the plate, John Pitts. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. Windup and the 0-1. Bounce towards the second baseman. He's got it, and there's out number 2. Digging in now, Gaylord Lakrensky. Power a big part of his game as he enters this contest, number 5 in the National League home run race.
D-Row, this guy hits home runs, and usually he hits them in bunches. How about his last game? 3 big flies.
Yeah, going through those ABs, Dan, did them all different ways, too. The guy is just on fire. If you miss over those 17 inches, good chance you're not getting that baseball back.
0-1 the count. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Stepping into the box, Shelby Turner. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. First pitch on its way. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. Around first, digging for 2. And the Reds get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself into scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Stepping in now, Matt Gehrig, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He'll enter play with an average of .311, 5 homers, and 22 RBIs. Ready with the 1-0 pitch, and it's fouled away. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. No one out with a runner at second. Fouled off. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
In now, Billy Newhouser, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. Fouled away. Here's the 1-1 pitch.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pitts is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Ready for another chance, Ian Blanton, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope, outside.
1-0, here it is. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Blanton is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. Ready with the 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Into the corner and slicing foul. takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone, so he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Now to the plate, Carter Thomas. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Here's a pop-up now. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Reds strand a couple. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Bottom of the inning now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Fabio Koufax. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Now batting, left fielder,
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he'll be back in standing up. At the plate now, Shmuel Foppert standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. The 0-1 pitch. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
A runner at first with no outs here. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Over to first, and he'll get back in standing. From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's a pop-up now, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Another full count offering on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Connor Pitts will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. First and second here with nobody out. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's fallen behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
3-1. Lined hard down the line and right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. None out, runners at first and second. And that's swung on and missed, so good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Devore Haddig. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there. But he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
One ball.
A ball and two strikes now.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
The 1-2. Swing and a ground ball to third. Reined in. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Hey, it definitely looked like he had a little trouble getting that ball out of his glove. But with that bazooka of an arm, most third basemen have that strong arm. If you're going to play in the corners, you better be able to fire it across the diamond like him.
At the plate, Chipper Bonzer. He drew a walk his first time up. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. He pulls into second safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Now batting, center
You
fielder.
simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Standing in now, Gregory Pitts. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Two balls and a strike. The 2-1. The short hit hard. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 3 innings complete. The Polar Bears are out on top 3-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Antonio Perez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A bouncer to the left side, scooped up. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth. In now for the Reds, Eddie Calderon.
Calderon.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. chopped toward the second baseman. Barehanded at his knees. That's off to that one. Digging in, Ronald Acuna, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now the pitch. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They trail it here 3-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. Stepping in, Lamont Mishmerheisen. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and they froze him on a good changeup. Tough one. If you got good arm action, and this pitcher certainly does have good arm action out there, tough to decipher between the fastball and changeup. He's got to be willing to stay back and take the ball the other way.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. I count.
To 2-2 now.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Full count.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
Popped him up. Perez over to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The right fielder.
Now at the plate, John Pitts,
And he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award.
ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
The 1-0.
That's outside.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Now the 2-1. There's a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
We all know this guy is a great hitter, and a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. So he's aboard following the 1-out walk, their second of the ball game so far, as we take a look there at the league leaderboard for team walks this year. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category, and in fact lead all of baseball as well. Stepping up to the plate, Gaylord Lakrensky. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. Pitch out, nothing doing. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. Runners on first with 1 down. And now they've got him in a rundown. And they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Digging in and looking for more, Fabio Koufax. He singled his last time up. From the belt, the pitch, and a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Two out with the man at first. Ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Throw over to the bag. Runner back standing. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is line to left. Kemp will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Leading off the inning, Leon Kemp, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike. Fastball swung on and missed.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Reds hit the scoreboard. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Into the box, Shelby Turner. As he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Another one sent foul. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box now, Matt Gehrig, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Pitts is there. 2 down.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Billy Newhouser. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Reds claw back just a bit on this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. The Polar Bears lead this one 3-1. Manuel Morales enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 4, Manuel Morales.
Digging in the switch hitter, Shmuel Foppert.
Leading off for the Polar Bears, the left fielder, Jimbo.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Hit to third. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, the third baseman, Connor.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Runner's back. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. At the plate, Connor hits as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Nobody out, runner on first. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Now a throw over. Don't want to forget about it. Two 2-0 pitch on the way. And he swings right through it there. 2-1. A runner at first with no outs here. All even now, 2-2. Now a move over to first. Back in standing. Here now the 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. And he's back standing. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. The next 3-2. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 23 for him thus far as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Not every home run is exactly the same. That ball was absolutely destroyed.
Stepping in now, DeVore Hadding. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
DeVore Hadding.
Line towards center field. Acuna is right there, 1 down.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Chipper Bonser, he drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Ball 2 now.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now, and until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
Swing and a line drive, but just foul. Out in front here as this one scorched foul to the left. Still only 1 out in the inning. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. A ball that's carrying. But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Yeah, and it was a good pitch. Almost getting it past him, but he catches up to it at the last second and goes to the opposite field, and the ball makes it all the way to the wall, allowing him to hustle all the way around for a triple.
At the plate now, Gregory hits as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
No, that's down.
A man at third with 1 away. And he'll watch the fastball miss down low. It's 2-1.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 1 out and a runner on third. And it's fouled away. Line to the right side. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. So the base hit drives home their third run of the inning and adds to his season total as we check out the league leaders in RBIs. And as you see there, he sits in fourth place in that department in the National League. Danny O'Neill enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning.
Danny O'Neill.
In now, Lamont Mishmerheisen. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. No hits to this point. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
The 1-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Going back is the right fielder at the track, the wall, and it's gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 21 for him on the season, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Standing in now, John Pitts, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Gone. Back-to-back homers. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Now batting, catcher, Gaylord.
Into the box now, Gaylord Lukrensky. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Two and 0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2 and 1. A little early, and now it's even at 2 and 2. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Now the payoff pitch home. Down the first baseline. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Fabio Koufax. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. On the year, Koufax carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
He picked a good pitch to run on at that time, and it really paid off. A changeup down in the zone is a really tough pitch for the guy behind the plate to catch and throw on, so he didn't stand much of a chance there.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Runner at second here with one man out. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. Shmuel Foppert looks like he'll get a second shot here in the inning. He waits on deck. Here comes the payoff pitch. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Acuna going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
When you play with fire, you have to once in a while. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
At the plate, Shmuel Foppert, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1 delivery. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him as they just continue to pour it on here. Nicholas gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So now to the plate, Connor hits. As it's on the ground toward the hole. And there are 2 away now. Digging in once again, DeVore Haddig. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Nicholas, a 36-year-old veteran. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Smoke toward third. And it's in time at first, and finally, at long last, the side is retired. But not before they hang a 9 spot on him here to really open up this ball game. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Syracuse is out in front 12-1. Coming to the plate now, Ian Blanton. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
High in the air out to center field. Pitts is there, and he has it for the first out. So striding forward now, Carter Thomas, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
1 out, nobody on. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Foppert will wait on it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Antonio Perez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Well, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
0-2 count, and the pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2. It's a fastball that misses. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Reds are down and ordered. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. Stepping into the box, Chipper Bonser bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one.
Chipper Bonser.
First offering on its way.
Ball, inside.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Now the 2-1. Misses off the plate. Gregory Pitts waits on deck. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. 3-2 pitch. Line drive to left. And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Well, with that base hit, D-Row, he's 3/4 of the way to the cycle. The only one he needs now is the home run, and he should get another AB in this one.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. People are like to downplay the cycle a little bit. I'm a huge fan of it myself. If he can mix in this homer right here, not only hits for the cycle, but 4 knocks in the game.
Gregory Pitts stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. The runner back safely. Nobody out, runner on first. And it's quickly 0-2. Now a throw over to first, and he's back in standing. Ready on 0-2.
1 ball.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
But the runner's back easily. The 1-2. Hit down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the belt. Kicks and deals.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Fouled away. Another 2-2 offering, and he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Base hit, line drive into the corner.
Well, that's demoralizing right there. Nice job by the offensive player getting the head out. But that's got to upset you, thinking that ball might have went foul.
You know what? You hear it all the time that the game baseball is a game of inches. 1 inch one way or the other could have been the difference between a foul ball and a base hit right over the third base bag.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. So far this season, Mitch Merheisen is slugging over 600. That's an elite level if you're not already aware, so he's got to be dealt with very carefully by opposing arms. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Outside, 2-1.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
First and second here with nobody out. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. John Pitts will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Thomas is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
In now, John Pitts. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. He's set and the pitch.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side. Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Gotta think it's going to be a fastball here on 3-1. He definitely doesn't want to walk the bases loaded.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. 3-run home run down the line in right. His second of the game as this lead got even wider. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, and they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Into the box, Gaylord Lakrensky. It was a walk in his last trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
Fastball well outside. 3 runs already home here. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
That's shortstop, Fabio.
Settling in now, Fabio Koufax. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Boy, D-Row, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
And it's fouled away. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Fouled off. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Before the first pitch, a check at first, and he's back easily. Stepping in now, Connor Pitts. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Now the 1-1 pitch. This is pulled into right. And he'll pull this one down a step or two in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits here, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 7th inning coming up. Syracuse leads it 15-1. Standing in, Eddie Calderon. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's ball 2 now. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Bounce to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Good sharp slider there, and he couldn't catch up to it. 2-1 now.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Count 3-1.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Hit hard to short, fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting. Left field.
Striding in once again, Leon Kemp.
Yeah, Matt, this guy's been as advertised. We heard that if this guy could get his foot down, he could get wood on a bullet. That last pitch and that last AB, that was triple digits, Matty V, and he still turned it around.
1-0 the count. And now a pitch on the way. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
That's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Well, when you've been out there as long as he has, you have to expect to lose a little precision in your location. He's up over 90 pitches now, so he might be starting to tire a little bit. Something to keep an eye on.
Ready for another shot now, Shelby Turner. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. He's set. Here it comes. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still.
And now, meanwhile, here's a ball headed out toward deep left center field, and this is going to clear the wall, a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, home run number 5 on the year, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind. At the plate now, Matt Gehrig,
The third baseman.
as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. One and 2 now as that's in there at the knees. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. Syracuse is on top 15-3. Next will be the cleanup hitter, DeVore Haddock. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Designated hitter, DeVore Haddock.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, that's out.
2-0 now.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So standing in, Chipper Bonzer, and all eyes are on him as he needs a home run to complete the cycle. First pitch coming, here it is. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another? Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Right fielder looking up. And this one is gone. A home run. Chipper Bonzer has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
To the plate now, Gregory Pitts, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Here comes the 1-0. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. called strike 2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Standing in now, Lamont Mishmerheisen. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game as the blowout continues. Julio enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Julio.
Into the box now, John Pitts. A swing and a shot hit down the corner and foul, though it had the home run distance. The windup and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Throw over to the bag, just keeping him close. Into the box, Gaylord Lukrensky. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Fabio Koufax. He'll try to build on an already great game. He's 3 for 5 so far in this one. From the stretch.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
A 1 pitch on its way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. A ball and 2 strikes.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Grounded to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And that's the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Shmuel Foppert, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. A high fastball is in there. Second and third, 2 away. Chopped toward the second baseman. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, D-Row, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
Connor Pitts is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Now a move over to first, and the runner back easily. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Hard hit ball to short. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Murray Babcock comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. In now, DeVore Haddig, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. The 1-0.
Ball 2.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Chipper Bonzer would be next. 3-2 pitch. high in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, and no one will track it down. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, Chipper Bonser, and we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Set with the 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Bends down and he barehands it. Great stab, but they extend their lead as the runner comes around to score. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. At the plate now, Gregory Pitts, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. But tack on 6 more as they just continue to turn it on in this one. 8th inning coming up. Syracuse leads this one 21-3. Andres Guillen has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Into the box now, Billy Newhouser. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Now the pitch. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one fouled off to the right side. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, designated
to the plate now is the designated hitter, Ian Blanton. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, 0-1. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. One out, nobody on. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. The pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
To the plate now, Carter Thomas, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A ball and a strike. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. The 2-1 home. He swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music. Up and in, see if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Fouled away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Now batting, the first baseman, Antonio Perez.
Ready once again, Antonio Perez. Man at first after the 2-out walk. From the stretch.
Ball at the stairs.
Now the 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. A little bit outside. 2-1. Two balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2 is laid off of for ball number 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The 3-2 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. 1 left for Cincinnati, and they remain well behind. Ready now, Lamont Mishmerheisen. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First delivery to him on the way. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. The pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. John Pitts waits on deck. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Now batting, John Pitts. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Kemp will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Gaylord Lakrensky. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Now it's 2-0. And that's over. 2-1. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Thomas is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Striding into the box, Fabio Koufax, 3 for 6 in the ballgame to this point. First offering on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Now a throw over, runner back standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. 2 out with the man at first. And again a throw. And the fans don't like this at all. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he fouls this one off. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. The 1-2.
Nope, that's the ball.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Full count. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Stepping in now, Shmuel Foppert. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And he's been terrific so far with 4 hits in 6 tries. Now the 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-2.
That's the ball, 2. I got to count 2-2.
Hit hard on the ground to third. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now in the box, Eddie Calderon starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch on its way.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Into the box, Ronald Acuna, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
The 1-0.
I got 2-1 the count.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat, 3-1. Leon Kemp will be next. He loses him on ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Now at the plate, Leon Kemp. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
The 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And this throw gets away from him. Ready now for Cincinnati, Shelby Turner. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 delivery. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. The Reds down to their last strike. Line drive to center field, but he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a 3-game home series. Breaking out the brooms and sweeping the other guys right out of here.
21-3 today. Syracuse collect a win with 24 hits. Jeremy Hitz earns his 5th winner of the year. Derek Koch was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
He left.